Hi, thank you so much, Chelsea and Sophia, for joining me. Sophia, I'd love to start with you. As the Chief Digital and Marketing Officer at Fashionphile, could you just talk us through some of the trends that you're seeing around AI adoption at the moment?
Yes, of course. I would say if 2023 is the year entire world discovered AI, Gen AI, like ChatGPT, then 2024 is the year that all organizations truly began using it and driving business value growth from this new technology. From the recent market research by McKinsey, the global survey on AI, very interesting. The adoption rate has been increased significantly to 65%. So the global survey study reached out to over 10,000 respondents, and 65% of the respondents report that their organization is already adopt AI, and 50% report that at least one function are using AI. And interesting, guess which function has the highest adoption rate of using AI transformation and really implement it and in their daily life regularly? HR, tech, or finance, accounting? Marketing, yes, marketing and sales. As a marketer, we are early adopter. We really embrace new things and we pivot, we experiment, and we try. So among that, 50% of the organization marketing really adopt AI in their even content marketing by Gen AI or performance marketing, or even use predictive AI for doing cost lifetime value or customers segmentation. 42% of the organization report that they see that revenue increase, and 33% reported that they see the cost saving or cost efficiency. So overall speaking, I think AI is really getting a trend, no doubt. However, it's not all the positive side. It's not all bright future all the way yet, because a lot of organizations still been hesitant using AI, and they still navigate through how we can avoid the pitfall or kind of not like mitigate the risk or the concern. The number one risk, guess, if you are a marketer, what AI you really, again, I hate this, inaccuracy. That's the number one from global survey, 10,000 respondents that, they love AI. If any one things they really just hate, it's inaccuracy. So we still have the room to improve. And the number two is the cybersecurity. That's boring topic. And the number three is the data privacy, those regulation compliances. So overall, I feel that AI is really a things like surround us, and we have embraced it. We use it, and we pivot, and we try again. So that's the overall trend. Besides McKinsey, the research, that's the recent research, I also checked other research. Overall, all reported over 50%. Although some research not over than McKinsey's report to 65%, but like most of the reports say adoption rate in all industry over 50%. You know what? The 65% is nearly double from the metric we got last year, 2023, which was 33%. So just a shorter year, all the marketers, we embrace the new technology, and all the leaders and brand, we really just give this new technology a great opportunity to perform and work for us.
Yeah. Chelsea, I'd love to come to you. So Sophia said, according to McKinsey research, if 2023 was the year that companies were talking about AI. This is the year they've been using it. I know that Now Optics is at the cutting edge of technology in the optical industry. So just talk us through how you've been using AI to really improve both the customer experience and efficiencies within the team.
Yep. So for those of you who don't know, Now Optics is an optical retailer specializing in eye exams, contacts, and eyeglasses. What's really great about the company and where we're at is it's telehealth technology that we use. So not only are we using AI in marketing, but as a brand. So you're able to go in, you do your normal eye care routine, you do your health check for your eyes, and then when you go in for your prescription, it's an actual virtual exam. So we are actually the leader in that, and that's where we are using our AI, learning on a daily basis. And then from marketing, we're using AI for our segmentation, understanding who our customers are in each stage of the life cycle. We are also using it with dynamic content, which is reducing the amount of time that our creative team is spending building these assets, based off customers' behavior, based off the offers we want to serve them. That's changing, and every patient and customer has a unique email or SMS that's going out to them. And we are seeing that not only they enjoy it, but we also enjoy it because we can then spend our time putting more effort into strategy and coming up with different ideas.
Yeah. And what about from the customer perspective? What kind of impact have you seen in terms of customer satisfaction?
Our customers are happy, and that's obviously really important. So our customers have given us feedback that they know it's a quick process with us. It's a quick exam. They don't have to schedule an appointment. They're happy. With us, we are happy because we use send time optimization. Instead of sending out our emails at 7 o'clock every morning, it's going out based off the time that you're predicted to most likely open your email and engage with your email. So not only are we seeing our open rates go 5 to 10% higher, we're also seeing our click-through rates go 0.1 to 2% higher, which is huge. The main goal of our CRM program is to have the customer book an appointment. Once you book that appointment, the rest is done. So we are really happy with how AI is working for us, and excited to continue to use it for every opportunity that comes our way.
Great. And Sophia, can you talk us through how you're using AI within Fashionphile?
Yeah, first of all, Fashionphile is a ultra luxury Recommerce. We do all the luxury brands from Emarsys, Louis Vuitton, jewelry, watches, and handbag accessories. So the core of our business really has the very robust authentication technology. So we want to have the 100% guarantee, authentication guarantee to every customers, so they can really raise their assurance. They can sell to us and they can buy from us. So we are the C2B to C marketplace. We get every single items from customer's closet. They sell to us, and we process, we market it, and this on the side or have the store. We are omni-channel operation now, and then we sell to end customers, the C2B to C marketplace. So we are using AI mostly on the two areas. So we commonly categorize AI into application, Gen AI and Predictive AI. And Gen AI, both are using machine learning, deep learning, just to really process massive data. So I have that data iterated by the algorithm, the rules, right? And then Predictive AI using analyze the data, historic data or big data, to find the pattern across time and come up with prediction and what is the positive outcome, right? And the recommendation. So our performance marketing use Predictive AI a lot. We work closely with Google for Google AI, and they have, for example, we recently have the pilot project to test out the CRO metrics, the conversion optimization metrics. conversion rate optimization, CRO metrics. So we use AI to set different like A/B testing, the different rules to test it out, predict how customers react to that ad, and link on which PDP and to PLP, then convert or did not convert or bounce or abandon, and the B group, right? What's the customer journey? That predictive AI really help us marketer to get the insight and the inference to detect which design and what's the CTA, the call to action will be really best the conversion rate, the performance-wise. So performance marketing team use a lot of predictive AI, and the biggest project we did 2 years ago was the customer lifetime value, the predictive CLV. We use predictive CLV to really generate past 20 years customer data, and go through the deep learning, machine learning, train AI to realize that how the frequency, the customer lifetime value per each individual customers. So if you Google online, CLV, is usually organizations use CLV by like value to date, like total transaction, right? Divided to total years or times total years, that's your CLV, lifetime value. But that's very limited. The real CLV can help marketer to generate better performance or unlock new opportunity for more revenue, is to predict, use the data to predict how the customers will shop us again next time for the future. That's forward-looking. And only predictive AI can help us to do so. Usually the data science team can calculate all the data, very transactional. Like past 20 years, this customer ID 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Sophia has the total lifetime value for how much? Like 10,000. That's the lifetime value. But that's lifetime value 1.0. I would say, marketer, please use predictive AI to get the customer value 2.0 or 3.0. It's predictive CLV that really can unlock how future lifetime, truly the lifetime, the value the customer can bring to your business. So that's predictive AI. And Gen AI, my marketing team use that from setting meeting agenda, the content copy. I just had the video auditing. We have our celebrity campaign this year. We partner with Emma Roberts. So that campaign, we use a lot of AI to kind of handle the background editing and predict because Emma has 26 million Instagram fans. And that massive DM, right? The message feedback, I love Emma, or I love that bag, or this and that. AI can help us to generate all the DM, the messages, then predict the trend. What's the keyword? Is the hot buzz. Then next video, next script, we will use those keywords to engage even higher engagement rate. So that one of the reel, we generate 1.6 million view within an hour because AI helped us.
Wow.
Yeah.
So generative AI versus predictive AI, which one's having the biggest impact on your business?
It's good questions. As a CMO, I always kind of in between brand marketing, which is hard to measure the performance, and very like last click. You can really have the ROI, ROAS from performance marketing. If you ask me the business impact, I would say intangible impact for more long term will be Gen AI on brand marketing. If for tangible return, like intangible on brand marketing, but for tangible impact, definitely performance marketing create a critical revenue sales target we need. So I would say the best approach is to integrate both Gen AI and performance, the predictive AI together. That will give us a more holistic the approach to solve the business challenges or problem. In performance marketing and brand marketing, we also have that compound word called brandformers. So we believe brand marketing can do something to performance marketing. They should go hand in hand. When the influencer marketing generate the impression, the view, at the end of the day, it will translate to traffic on the site, and we have the chance to convert to be sales. So brandformers is the new approach for right now. I think all of the marketer should consider to see the happy median in between these two. And I believe there's also a happy median in between Gen AI and Predictive AI.
Yep. Chelsea, we've talked a bit about pivoting and experimenting and just trying things out. How do you create that culture within your team? And also, how do you get buy-in from your senior leadership team?
I would say it starts with leadership. Having a team that fully supports you, is open to testing, trying new things. I think that is, I'm blessed right now, actually, to have a leadership team that is fully behind me, encouraging me to try every pilot program that comes out. The only way you will ever know is if you test and learn something. And I've always said that, you can't fight numbers, you can't fight the data, you can't fight your results. So if you try something and it works, whether or not leadership does like it or not, a win is a win. So I really just always encourage you to educate the team. And I think that's a big part of it too, is, your CFO, your CEO, they're not, well-rounded with marketing. They don't understand everything. So if you truly explain it to them, educate them, tell them the benefits, I think that's a really helpful way of getting them on board.
Mm-hmm. And show them the evidence and the results.
Exactly.
Yeah. And let's come on to some of those challenges. You mentioned inaccuracy. Chelsea, what are you seeing as some of the challenges that you're coming up against when it comes to AI?
I think it's just the beginning part where, the learning. Nothing's perfect. We make mistakes, and of course, the AI and technology is going to make mistakes. But again, I think it's all about growing. There's always going to be hurdles. There's always going to be, struggles. But it's how you, use what you have, your resources, and you get through it. I've failed many times, but it's how you kind of take it and go with it moving forward. Yeah,
failure is a data. Failure is a good data, right? So never really afraid to make a mistake. Failure is a good data. At least the data tell us what is not working. So just really to try it and pivot and try again.
Yeah. And Sophia, what are some of the other challenges that you're coming up against when it comes to AI?
Yeah, for AI, I would say talent. Talent is the biggest challenge. Machine learning engineer is very expensive. Data engineering professional is really hard to find. Not to mention MarTech analysis. So you want to find a person has the marketing sense, marketing knowledge, also has the tech capability. So the MarTech professional is really a key to execute or try AI, and that like software engineer, machine learning, and data-driven marketer, data engineering knowledge, and MarTech all add to a very unicorn talent. Very, very hard to find. And I would say the foundation of AI is actually HI, human intelligence, right? We need to have the talent to really develop the rules and algorithm from human intelligence HI to train AI. So go through the deep learning iteration, the machine learning iteration. So after we train AI can do the right job for us. That we can mitigate the inaccuracy. So HI is the foundation. We just need to have more talent, has that MarTech, that balance, and data-driven, data adapt, that kind of mindset and capability. And together, we use HI to develop AI. So that's my biggest challenge. I'm lucky. I'm so lucky I have a good MarTech team because I used to work for a tech company. So my marketing team just in DNA just know all the tech. I'm lucky, but I feel it's still a high challenge, like how we find the right talent and retain the talent and really foster the culture for all employees in the organization can embrace AI. I think most of, at Fashionphile, most of our employees still feel AI is kind of like, digital things, right? It's very hard and gorgeous, whatever, but nothing to do with me, that kind of things. If you ask shipping or HR specialists, they say, well, AI, well, yes. Everyone can talk about AI, but not really can have the second sentence about what is AI. So one of the things that my company did, I appreciate a lot, is every QBR, the quarterly business review, before closing remark, our CEO always asks each team leaders come to stage to share the top 3 use case you using AI. From HR, from accounting, from shipping department, from receiving, from marketing, every department go to stage, represent 3 use case you use AI in this quarter. And we definitely give them the heads up so they prepare. That, although it's top-down approach, but it's very helpful to create the culture, promote the culture that we think AI could be everywhere, can be very easy to helpful for your daily work life. Try it, and we accept failure. It's okay to be not okay. It's okay to be not knowing about how to use AI. It's okay to accept failure because that's critical for a growth mindset. We don't want to have the fixed mindset. So what if we screw up this? What if we screw up that? So try it. So every department come to a stage, say, we use, from HR specialists, we use AI to write JD. Every JD take a day. Now it takes an hour. And definitely you need to train AI, right? So we have different position and you develop the rules and all the keywords and train AI smarter and smarter. So now they can have, JD written in an hour. And accounting team, one of the accounting member brought out, I use AI to prepare the meeting agenda for my one-on-one with my supervisor. That's brilliant, right? So the accounting specialist I just very introvert, and every week the one-on-one is a burden, is pressure on her. But after AI, she found a lot of topic, and she built a relationship with the CFO, accounting director, and that made her life totally changed. So AI sometimes can be a game changer, even if we use just a little bit, small things.
Yeah. Chelsea, how are you finding the right talent for your team, combining that technical knowledge along with that creativity?
Yeah, I think passion, when I speak to someone and they are invested into marketing and truly want to continue to grow and push boundaries, to me, that's the type of team member that I want, to go back and forth and bounce ideas off of each other and really be more of a strategic partnership. That's super important to me, and it's kind of how my team is right now. Yeah. So it may be a small, scrappy team, but we all are super passionate about what's next and really exploring what's out there.
And so what is next in terms of AI? Where are you seeing the future uses of it within Now Optics?
So we are using it for subject lines. We are using it for product recommendations, product finders, literally you name it, and we want to test it and try it out. Like I said, it's not always going to be perfect, but once we really start to understand it and continue to use it, it's just going to continue to get better.
Interesting question for both of you. Would you let AI write your brand manifesto?
We did.
Chelsea.
Chelsea, do you want to read it out to us?
I'm going to read it. Yep. Okay. 2006, the year it all began. Vision for all, simple, bold. Breaking barriers, changing lives. Affordable, always. Accessible, everywhere. Quality, never compromised. Innovation at our core. Technology meets care. Style meets function. Eyewear for everyone. From first glance to final fit, we believe in choice. We believe in confidence. We believe in you. More than glasses, more than a transaction, a transformation. Your vision, our passion. Expert care, compassionate service, eyewear that reflects who you are. Driven by values, powered by purpose. Now Optics, changing the way the world sees. One frame, one smile, one life at a time. Since 2006, Vision Reimagined.
Wow.
I wish I could say I wrote that.
So is that going to be published on the website or?
I don't know, maybe.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
How accurate was that? How much tweaking did you have to do?
None. And I ran it through my CMO and she loved it.
Yeah.
I mean, I compared it to what we have on our website listed under our core values, and it's spot on. So I think it's great. Also, my headshot, they needed one for this. I did not have one. AI. So it's great.
Sophia, would you let AI write your brand manifesto?
I would say no. I'm not trying to be puppy pooper, but there's a why and why I can justify. Because Fashionphile is in a relatively new industry, the ultra luxury resale. If you ask ChatGPT, what is Fashionphile? They will come to paragraph. We try. All those great sentences, adjective, description about that. But one thing is like, for example, Fashionphile is blah, 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 consignment shop. That's the right? And Fashionphile do a lot of luxury designer apparel. We don't do apparel. So because it's really new and we haven't been able to train the Gen AI, because Gen AI is to generate all the information data on internet, right? When you don't have that history, sufficient data information on the internet, how you can expect the Gen AI can generate the true spirit and principle and the vision, ambition, and your mission statement for your brand. So it's not AI's fault. It's our industry is still really new, and we don't have that process to train Gen AI yet, because we want to keep that those content authentic first party ours. For example, if you ask ChatGPT, what's the difference in between gold skin and lamb skin? Chanel handbag has Chanel 19, Chanel Classified has gold skin and lamb skin. What's different in between these two? ChatGPT will give it paragraph, all sounds about right content. But for professional, I asked my authentication manager, that's so wrong. Those nuances, ordinary people probably cannot really tell, and really audiences really don't care. But as a marketer, a brand marketer, from brand marketing perspective, we don't want that confusion, right? We don't want customers think that Fashionphile is doing consignment, we are doing buyout. But how you explain buyout versus consignment? It's just not the customer-facing turn to argue about. And what's the apparel or category, and what we try to revolutionize the entire resale, pre-owned, used luxury goods. A lot of things that we don't see, the internet has that information yet, and because we view ourselves as an industry innovator and pioneer, so we just cannot rely on AI to write the brand statement for us. Sounds legit?
Yeah. But give it another 5 years and maybe AI will be writing your brand manifesto.
Maybe 2 years. We'll try. We'll try again.
Wonderful. Any questions from the audience?
Hello, my name is Wendy. I have a question for Fashionphile.
Yes.
As you mentioned how your business use AI quite a bit. Do you think it's going to be a reduction in your staff because of AI?
Good questions. Honestly, that's really in our employees' mind. For example, when we have the visual recognition, the technology AI implement in our procurement team, because we have every day thousands items customers can easy to submit image, submit title, to ask for a quote. So we make customer easy to sell you a luxury item. Try it on fashionphile.com. So, and customers cannot really...
I'm a customer.
Thank you. So customer cannot really oh, wow, that's so cute.
Chanel bag.
That's so cute.
Thank you.
It has my heart melt. So customers that submit the bag. So when you want to sell that bag, you know that's Chanel, but you probably don't know the size, the style name, right? It's
Chanel tote.
Chanel tote. I think 255 Chanel tote. We cannot expect every customer is an expert of their luxury handbags. So when they submit image, submit title, this is very efficient information for our authentication or procurement team can define, is this a right item, how much we should pay for that, because we do buyouts. Advice again, we do buyout. So every single item you submit, ask for a quote, means we promise we want to buy your bag at how much, and we guarantee that price. Even after you ship the item into our warehouse, we say, the condition is a little bit worse. There's a corner wear, there's the scratch. We still honor that price. So the submission, the screening is very critical, and we have used the AI to exercise partially automate the process. So visual recognition help us to identify this image by the trip point. It will feedback to the customers that, is this your bag, right? It's Chanel tote, black, silver, and 255, right? It's size PM. And customer can say yes or no, right? If no, and AI try again. So we do that kind of improve the customer experience, the CX. However, our procurement team was thinking that, am I job being taken? Right? I used to can process 100 items. Now AI can process 1,000, and why companies still want me? So we did a lot of communication, internal, the culture building, and the trust building. So we have to guarantee and confirm, show our determination for employee. We truly embrace HI, the value, and AI's automation that benefit. So we commit to do both. Mm-hmm. We won't have AI to take your job, because your job will be elevated to do even more important things with impact. So our authentication team, they're so proud of their work. Every Hermes scarf, there's a 17 checkpoint. When I first day in orientation, they showed me that Chanel Hermes scarf has 17 checkpoints. I said, no way. 17, 17, a scarf, 17 to check it's authentic or counterfeit. Yes, and they show me this 1, 2, 3, 4, 17. Like, oh my gosh, right? That need time to train AI. Eventually, we want to have AI to do the job, and the HI can do even more important job, mm-hmm. right? So we really see that happy median is definitely there. And a lot of communication, culture building, and trust building is happening at Fashionphile since I joined the company. Like I was company for 5 years. I really appreciate company never failed their promise.
Mm. Chelsea, would you like to answer that question as well? Are you likely to see any reduction in staff because of AI?
So the way I feel is that there's only so much that AI can do right now, right? Like they don't know the ins and outs of your brand, just like you were saying. So I think it's like AI takes over the tedious work, the busy work, and that leaves us marketers room to do more strategy, think outside the box, and apply our knowledge elsewhere. And we're still able to get just as much, if not more, work done because you have that help from AI. Writing subject lines, finding products in emails, doing some type of automation program, right, where you can kind of set it and forget it. And I think we've all been in your situation where like, oh my God, is my job going to get taken over by robots? And, as we've gotten more and more used to AI, I feel very confident that no, that will never happen. We're just going to continue to elevate ourselves though.